The involvement with the Hearse Club is, I guess it's just a sort of a mutual love of the cars. We like to get together and discuss car stuff like like all car clubs do. Help each other find parts and talk about our experiences owning the car. What happens to us when we're out in public sometimes. We share stories and we just have fun like any other group.
They have all different walks of people together, Sometimes necessarily you wouldn't be in the same room with all these different kinds of people because of personalities and lifestyles. So it's pretty cool to be in a room that you have that common bond of owning a hearse and have an opportunity to meet somebody you might necessarily not have been able to meet because of your lifestyles not crossing paths.
Well, my involvement in the Hearse Club, to me, is kind of separating myself from the crowd of normal car clubs. It's a little obscure and different, and kind of shocking to most people.
So I just always wanted one, and when the opportunity came and I could afford one, I bought it. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I just knew I really wanted to have it. And of course, mine's probably the most project car in the club. It needs about everything.
It just sort of fell in my lap and I decided to buy it. And from there, it's just been quite an adventure.
You fall quite in love with these cars pretty quick, and once you own it, you really want to maintain it and keep it running and keep it looking good because it's a car, it's a classic car.
A lot of
You
work.
don't make them like this anymore, not just hearses, just in general.
Owning a hearse, you kind of pay to drive the car you really want in any case.
It's actually very relaxing being in a hearse because it's kind of the whole atmosphere. It's kind of lush inside, and they're made to drive smoothly and be comfortable. So yeah, it's actually a really nice, peaceful ride.
Most people like boats, they name seems to be a female. It's always
Yeah.
in female.
They're definitely female. These cars are definitely, mine is.
Oh yes, all fine vehicles have names. This hearse is named Triska, which is short for triskaidekaphobia, which is fear of the number 13. And her first hearse rally, she was the 13th hearse there, so it's kind of meant to be. She's the only woman who understands me.
What's it called?
Haunted Hearse.
Delilah.
Shriek.
I could never come up with anything to call it, so it's just a hearse.
Oh, the name of the car, yes. On day one, she told me her name was Victoria. I call her Vicky. I tried to rename her. She didn't like that. And I came up with a nickname for her one day at a junkyard, but she hates the nickname, so I don't dare use it because every time I use the nickname, something breaks.
People seem particularly taken aback with the fact there's a baby seat on the front seat of the hearse. When the kids aren't with me, I have a little 3-foot skeleton I put in it.
I don't know, I think since a kid I just always was gravitated towards horror movies and creepy, spooky things. It's kind of funny, my mom always kind of wonders where I got it from, but as a kid, she would, like on the weekends, take me to old cemeteries just to look around. So
I remember one time we were going up to a couple hearses to a place that we decided to go up to, and we passed a person walking. We were driving this way, and they crossed themselves with the cross, religious cross, not out of being scared or anything, out of respect for what it represents, death and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite hearse stories. I was on my way there one night, It's about 2 in the morning. I'm tired. I stop at a rest stop, crash in the back. At about 4 a.m. I hear this clicking, and I open my eyes, and there's this flash going off. There's an old lady taking a picture of me sleeping in the back of the hearse. So I flop around to see what's going on, and I hear this little kid's voice, "Mommy, it moved." So I just had to mess with him. So I jumped up, scared this poor little girl out of her mind. Out of her mind. But what are you gonna do? It's a hearse, and I gotta be me, so.
The main misconception I think people have about hearses is the fact that people died in them. Nobody died in this car. This car was bought new from the factory. Then I bought it, so everybody listen up now, I bought it from a funeral home. That means that nobody has died in this car. If you own an old car and you didn't buy it new, you can't be sure nobody died in your car, but I can.
I gotta think in later years, they're gonna look back, they're gonna be sitting hanging with their friends, and they're gonna go, dude, my dad had an effing hearse. That was messed up, you know. But hopefully they'll look back and, you know, in their rebellious stage, they'll become, you know, Republicans or something, you know. And
People do have a little bit of a misconception about hearses. Some of the reactions I've gotten have been positive ones, but it's probably been about half and half. Some positive, some negative. Again, I think anything like a coffin or a hearse is a constant reminder that we are only mortal and that death is around the corner for each and every one of us, so live each day till its fullest.